Yeah, I've actually worked through a couple staffing agencies, and every experience was terrible, aside from this one.
I've been sent places where I walked in, looked around, and the first day said, well, I'm not even going on the line, I'd rather go home.
Once I found out it was a staffing agency, I almost didn't go to the interview just because of the stigma and misconception that it's more of a temporary fix for places that need short-term employees.
I had almost anticipated it being a bit callous in the way that they would treat the people coming in and just shepherding them out to the next place, but it wasn't the case by any means.
The one thing I loved about Fettig is not a temp agency. Fettig is an employment agency.
I'm looking for usually full-time people, and then we'll hire them on a temp to hire basis.
We look for long-term, look for someone to get in the door, and have potential to grow within the organization. Recently, in the last year, we've probably had 4 or 5 employees started as a temp, and then were hired on, and have moved up within the organization.
Their customer service was unlike any other. Before, they were just trying to fill a position, and here you guys actually cared about what I was looking for.
It was a pretty pleasant experience.
Fettig really took care of you when you walked in the door. Took my drug test there, filled out my application, and they placed me here, I think, within a week.
They have special people to talk about manufacturing work or administrative work or whatever it is you do. They have separate people that deal with that so that you're not dealing with one person that can't separate one job from another.
So I see them as kind of an extra hand when I need help to help recruit.
Every question that was asked of me was in some way correlated to what was being asked of what was necessary for J-Rob.
It was like talking to a friend.
They were very accommodating. They worked around my schedule. It was a very pleasant experience.
I kind of expected to be just dropped off and you start a job and you go for it, but being that I was still under the Fettig heading throughout the period, Nate, the gentleman who hired me, he had kept in contact with me for the first 2 days and then once a week after that for the next 3 months, just to make sure I was comfortable in what I was doing.
I value enjoying the work you do, not being placed in a job where I can't stand coming to work every day.
They ask you what you're interested in. They really try to get to know you and what's a good fit for you.
We pride ourselves on the environment and the culture that we have established over many years. And employees quickly realize that when they start as either a permanent employee or a temporary employee.
It's how can we mentor employees? How can we help them grow? How can we help them find fulfillment in their job?
Well, it's certainly a big step in my life. It's a chance to start an occupation outside of just a job and to find some place that I can grow with and maintain with, not something that I'll be looking to leave in another year.
I applied online. It didn't take any time. She got a hold of me the following day, started the following week.
I actually work here at New Craft and I work on the pack team, and it's a very nice job. I enjoy myself a lot.
They placed me here on a kind of like a trial basis to see if it would work out for me, and obviously it did because I'm a full-time employee at MedBio. It gave me a sense of security, stability, and foundation.